The digital frontier is under siege, as the past week has witnessed an unprecedented surge in ransomware activity, painting a stark picture of an evolving cyber threat landscape. From the emergence of highly sophisticated variants to aggressive new attack campaigns, the malicious intent of cybercriminals continues to grow. These developments underscore a critical and ongoing challenge for global cybersecurity, impacting individuals, businesses, and governments alike. We delve deeper into the alarming trends, new threats, and significant legal actions shaping this digital battlefield. Leading the charge in this escalating conflict is the notorious LockBit ransomware-as-a-service gang, which has significantly bolstered its arsenal with the introduction of the LockBit 5.0 variant. This latest iteration is not merely an update, but a formidable upgrade, building upon the foundations of its predecessors to present a more advanced and elusive threat. Its emergence signals a new level of sophistication in ransomware operations, promising enhanced capabilities designed to bypass even the most robust security measures. LockBit 5.0 showcases a significant leap in its architecture, featuring increased modularity built upon the LockBit 4.0 codebase and introducing an improved two-stage execution model specifically engineered to evade security tools. The initial phase involves a covert loader, meticulously designed to establish persistence on compromised systems without detection. This stealthy approach is further enhanced by sophisticated control flow obfuscation, enabling the ransomware to dynamically calculate execution paths, making analysis and detection exceedingly difficult for security analysts. Further enhancing its evasiveness, LockBit 5.0 dynamically resolves API calls and reloads core library copies, a cunning tactic to bypass various security systems that rely on static analysis. The loader then ingeniously crafts a suspended defrag.exe instance, a common system utility, to trigger the delivery and in-memory execution of a decrypted payload. This process, known as process hollowing, allows the malicious code to run discreetly within a legitimate process, remaining largely undetected by conventional security systems and posing a significant challenge for incident response teams. Amidst this evolving threat landscape, a new and particularly malicious program has been identified: Monkey ransomware. This variant is designed to encrypt user data with formidable strength, appending the distinct .monkey extension to all compromised files. Its formidable encryption algorithms are a significant concern, as they render decryption almost impossible without direct intervention from the attackers themselves. The emergence of monkey ransomware signals another dangerous development, requiring heightened vigilance from individuals and organizations alike to protect against its destructive capabilities. Monkey ransomware primarily propagates through insidious methods, including convincing phishing emails, malicious downloads disguised as legitimate software, and Trojans, often cloaked as innocuous files. Upon successful infiltration of Windows systems, it drops a ransom note titled "How to Recover Your Files.txt," demanding immediate contact within 24 hours. Failure to comply leads to threats of increased ransom amounts and public exposure of sensitive data, with attackers even offering a test decryption to prove their capabilities and coerce victims into payment, amplifying the pressure. The Qilin ransomware operation continues to demonstrate remarkable activity, distinguishing itself with innovative tactics that challenge traditional cybersecurity defenses. A particularly noteworthy strategy involves their utilization of the Windows Subsystem for Linux, or WSL, to execute Linux-based encryptors directly within Windows environments. This sophisticated method is specifically engineered to circumvent and bypass conventional security detection mechanisms, allowing the ransomware to operate in a manner that many established security tools are not configured to anticipate or prevent, making Qilin a highly adaptable and persistent threat. The impact of the Qilin ransomware operation is underscored by recent statistics, identifying it as the most active ransomware group in October 2025. During this single month, Qilin claimed a staggering 186 victims, showcasing its aggressive and widespread campaigns. Furthermore, their total attack claims for the year so far have surpassed 700, a truly alarming figure that highlights the pervasive nature of their operations. These numbers emphasize the significant threat Qilin poses across various sectors, underscoring the urgency for enhanced defensive strategies. In a significant legal development, a Russian national has pleaded guilty to acting as an initial access broker, or IAB, for Yanluan ransomware attacks. This individual's activities involved orchestrating breaches against at least 8 U.S. companies between July 2021 and November 2022, providing the critical entry points for the ransomware operators. This conviction marks a crucial step in holding individuals accountable for their roles in the intricate ecosystem of cybercrime, demonstrating the global reach of law enforcement in combating these pervasive digital threats and protecting victimized organizations. Further reinforcing the commitment to bringing cybercriminals to justice, 3 former employees of prominent cybersecurity incident response companies, DigitalMent and Signia, have been indicted. They face serious allegations of involvement in Black Cat, also known as ALPHV ransomware attacks. These attacks targeted 5 U.S. companies between May and November 2023, representing a concerning breach of trust within the cybersecurity community itself. These indictments send a strong message that those who leverage their insider knowledge for malicious purposes will face severe legal repercussions, regardless of their background. The hospitality sector has not been immune to these aggressive cyber assaults, with the Australian hospitality company Oscars Group recently listed as a victim by the Medusa ransomware operation. This incident has raised significant concerns, as Medusa claims to have exfiltrated a vast trove of sensitive data. The compromised information reportedly includes detailed invoice listings, employee work hours, private event specifics, daily financial takings, and highly sensitive personal identification documents. This breach highlights the indiscriminate nature of ransomware attacks and their devastating impact on various industries. Medusa's demands are clear and alarming: a ransom of US $100,000 coupled with the explicit threat to publicly publish over 130,000 documents and dozens of passport scans if their demands are not met. This tactic, known as double extortion, significantly increases pressure on victims. Medusa is particularly insidious for its use of living-off-the-land techniques, where legitimate software and tools already present on a system are repurposed for malicious activities. This strategy allows them to evade detection by blending their illicit operations with normal network traffic, making them incredibly difficult to trace. Another emerging threat in the ransomware landscape is Gunra ransomware, which has adopted a severe double extortion model. This variant not only encrypts files, appending a distinctive encrypt extension, but also exfiltrates sensitive data for additional leverage. Gunra actively deletes shadow copies, a crucial Windows feature for data recovery, and strategically disables backup and antivirus services to cripple recovery efforts. Furthermore, it employs Tor networks to conceal the identities and locations of its operators, making attribution and apprehension considerably more challenging for law enforcement and cybersecurity agencies. The ransomware arena also sees the rise of Doge Big Balls ransomware, a variant of the Fog ransomware family, which uniquely blends technical exploits with psychological manipulation. Primarily targeting enterprise environments, it infiltrates systems through sophisticated phishing campaigns or by exploiting unpatched vulnerabilities. Once inside, it performs a series of malicious actions, including privilege escalation to gain higher access, extensive reconnaissance to map the network, file encryption, and ultimately the creation of a ransom note. This multifaceted approach underscores the varied techniques employed by modern cybercriminals. A recent report from Comparatech paints a concerning picture of the broader ransomware trend, indicating a significant surge in activity. October 2025 alone witnessed a staggering 25% jump in ransomware attacks, reaching an alarming total of 684 incidents. This figure marks it as the third highest monthly total recorded for the entire year, emphasizing the accelerated pace at which these cyber threats are proliferating. The data serves as a stark reminder of the persistent and growing danger ransomware poses to organizations worldwide, demanding continuous vigilance and proactive defense strategies. The targeting trends reveal specific vulnerabilities across industries. The manufacturing sector continues to bear the brunt of these attacks, remaining the most targeted industry, followed closely by professional and scientific services and wholesale trade. Even more alarmingly, the healthcare sector experienced a substantial 115% increase in attacks, while the transportation sector saw a 109% rise. These dramatic increases highlight how critical infrastructure and essential services are increasingly becoming prime targets for ransomware gangs, underscoring the severe potential for widespread disruption and danger to public safety. The digital threat landscape continues to diversify with novel malicious entities. A malicious extension possessing basic ransomware capabilities, possibly generated with the assistance of artificial intelligence, was recently discovered on Microsoft's official VS Code marketplace, raising concerns about the misuse of development platforms. Concurrently, the notorious bootloader malware operation has reemerged after a 7-month hiatus. It has resumed its deceptive practice of SEO poisoning, manipulating search engine results to promote fake websites that distribute its dangerous malware, underscoring the persistence of established cybercriminal groups. In a noteworthy development, the Akira ransomware gang alleged to have stolen 23 gigabytes of corporate documents from the Apache Open Office project, a claim which the Apache Software Foundation has vehemently denied, highlighting the contentious nature of these digital assertions. On a more positive note, the state of Nevada has successfully completed its recovery efforts following a ransomware attack it suffered in August 2025. This incident had impacted 60 state agencies and disrupted critical public services, making the state's successful recovery a significant achievement in resilience against cyber threats. The overall outlook for 2025 indicates that ransomware remains a pervasive global cyber threat of immense proportions, with thousands of organizations continuously affected. Sectors such as healthcare, education, local government, and critical infrastructure are particularly vulnerable, facing ongoing and severe disruptions. The ransomware-as-a-service, or RaaS, models continue to be a prevalent and alarming trend, significantly lowering the barrier to entry for cybercriminals and making it easier for a broader range of malicious actors to launch sophisticated and impactful attacks worldwide, exacerbating the problem. In the ongoing battle against ransomware, open-source platforms are proving to be invaluable tools. Specifically, Wazoo is being highlighted for its exceptional effectiveness in combating the latest ransomware variants. Wazoo offers robust detection and response mechanisms capable of identifying threats such as Gunrar and Doge Big Balls through its comprehensive malware detection, proactive vulnerability scanning, and in-depth log analysis capabilities. Such platforms provide a crucial layer of protection, empowering organizations to defend against the ever-evolving tactics employed by ransomware operators and strengthen their overall cybersecurity posture.